A lot of people ask if they do a proposal, how long will it take for them to obtain new credit and also get their credit score back? Well, let's start with the first question because the second question can go on forever. The first question is actually quite simple. The answer is if you file a consumer proposal and it passes, you can obtain new credit the day it passes, or the day after, really. So standard proposal, you're looking at, let's say you file today. Today is October 17th. So you file today, the creditors have 45 days to vote. Give me a second, that takes you to December 1st. Add another 15 days for court approval. That takes you to December 16th. You can apply for credit right there and then. Now, this shocks a lot of people because a lot of people are told or have heard or have read or whatever that, you can't get credit for 7 years. Now, that's just ridiculous. They usually hear that from the bank because the person who works at the bank, and nothing malicious necessarily, they were just told, a proposal at 7 years. No, they're thinking of bankruptcy, and even bankruptcy, that's not the case. Bankruptcy, you can get new credit once you're discharged from bankruptcy. That's anywhere from 9 to 21 months if you're a first-time bankrupt, and 24 to 36 months if you're a second, third, fourth, or 76th time bankrupt. All right? You can get credit faster than you think. But a lot of people also think they can't get a credit card or any new credit until they finish their proposal. That's not true either. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people are told this, or they're left just to assume it because, the truth is I can't read other people's minds, but if I go on what enough people have told me over the years who have previous proposals and are now meeting me because they unfortunately have to restructure again, they were told, you should probably stay away from credit. You're obviously not very good at managing it. I understand that, but that's the wrong advice. That's like telling someone who's just been in a horrible accident and broken a bunch of bones that once they heal, they should, just stay in bed forever because if you get up, you might get hurt. That's ridiculous. Anyone gets hurt, we know they need to get rehabilitated. They have to do physiotherapy. They have to get up. They have to move around. They have to lift weights. They have to get their muscles back from, they've obviously atrophied. Credit's the same way. Obviously, we don't want to load people up with credit. We don't want people obtaining credit they can't manage. The good thing is in the early stages, it's very difficult to obtain credit that is unmanageable. I often tell people the credit that you'll obtain in the beginning is not very sexy credit. It's usually a secured credit card, a cashback loan. If it's an unsecured card, it probably has some fees on it that are undesirable. But the whole point is it's a starting point. So if you do file a proposal, once again, you don't have to wait 5 years. You don't have to wait 2 years. You can get credit right away once it passes within 60 days. And this is a tremendous advantage over a bankruptcy or, over other possible solutions to your debt because you can start the rebuilding process quickly. Okay? It's long. It's difficult. It's a pain in the neck sometimes. I'll get into that in other videos. But for the purposes of this video, I want you to know if you file a proposal, you can obtain new credit once the proposal passes. Take that to the bank.